Doing here, looking a bit rough because I've been in school all day. Anyway, this is week 9 of the YouTube Pagan challenge. And week 9's question is, do you have a journal or a diary of your personal experiences? Now, I've had a diary since I was 9, which I still have. And with regular journal keeping, I'm kind of iffy. I sometimes go an entire month without writing in it. Other times I'll write like every single day. It just depends on what I'm going through at that present time. But for the most part, my magical experiences, for lack of a better term, I don't write a lot. I'm trying to get back into the swing of that. I have an online blog that I've been trying to keep track of with the actual Sabbats and with the S-spots as well. And I've been trying to keep up, that's my goal for this year, is to keep up with that the entire year. Do the dark moon rituals, what I did, what I experienced, what I'm thinking. So I've started that back up on my blog. But I also have other things that I keep track of. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. My brother's ex-boyfriend gave me this in December of last year, of the year before last year, December 2014, for a journal. And I have it for last year's journal as well as this year's journal. Sorry, because I only filled up half of it, so it's going to be journal for 2015-2016. Now this one I actually picked up recently, and it was going to be thoughts and ideas for writing, because I wish to be an author someday. I'm currently writing 2 different books. One is a fiction and one is a memoir. But what I've done is, if you notice, the challenges for the weeks are on here. And this is a more thought out, more planned out response to them. But I do this to kind of like gather my thoughts before I post a video. And I'm not very good at it because I gather my thoughts and then I forget what exactly it was I was doing. Here is where I keep most of my journals. One thing that my brother's ex-boyfriend really loves is journals, and he knows that I am a stationery addict. I love little journals and stuff like this. I have this one, which was about angels and demons, that I wrote, Jesus, when I was a kid. Had to be about 12 or 13. This is my diary from when I was 9, and I still remember the combination. Yeah, this was my diary when I was 9. And then I went digital when I was 13. And my live journal account is still up and running. But around, let me see, 2006, like this was a poem I wrote in October of 2016. And if you notice, there's my sew-in ritual. Not 2016, 2006. So 10 years ago, it was when I first started keeping track of my rituals. But I have shitty memory, so I would forget. And not write about rituals at all, just write about my everyday happenings that were happening. I have this, which is just a mini book of shadows that I've put like basic information in. And then, one was for divination. It's the different tarot spreads throughout. Different tarot spreads. And then I would do a reading. And like I did a reading, and for some reason I didn't write the cards that were used. But like here, it says the layout method and stuff, and what cards I used, and I ended up just stopped doing that because it took a lot of energy to do tarot readings. Let's close that. And then, oh, not in there. This one, I'm not very good at one-handed, is my year and a day that I started and never finished. See, day 1, Wicca year and a day, 366 days for practice, and there's day 2, day 15, and then I just stopped writing. Keep journals and diaries for just about everything. So it's gotten to the point where I get a new journal every Christmas. So I have an abundance of journals and things like that. But if you're interested in what I've been journaling recently, it's all in the comment box. It is the link to my blog, and like I said, it's when I do the sub-ups or the S-spots. So anyway, you guys have a great night. Brightest blessings.